Hey guys, how you doing? 5-Day Flip here. Coming at you with another video, another one. This time, I'm going to make a video about what you could do when you're out there, garage selling, yard selling, and you find, big bundles of video games and systems and stuff like that, and you're not sure what to actually do with the systems or with the lower end games. Maybe what stuff might go for. Or, for example, let's say you go garage selling Friday and Saturday, and in that time you end up with, say, 100 games for like Wii, PlayStation, Nintendo, stuff like that, and you end up with, like, say, 5 systems. You got a PlayStation 3, you got 2 PlayStations 2s, you got a Super Nintendo, and you got a Nintendo 64, something like that. You might be thinking, well, the Nintendo 64s and Super Nintendos, these things, they go for, say, $50, $55 on eBay. Some of these games will go for $6-7. Some of them will go for like $12. Some of them will go for $30. What should I do with all this stuff? If I test all this stuff, it's going to take me, 2 days to test all this stuff, man. It's a pain in the ass. It's going to take me 2 days to test all this stuff. I might make $300 on it, but I got other stuff to do. So what do I do? What do I do? Well, here's what I do. What I do is I'll take all the systems that I get and I'll take them all to a local video game shop. In pretty much everybody's town or city, you'll have a video game shop. And what you might want to do is you might want to go there one day and bring some video games, bring some systems, and kind of see what they're paying. Just feel them out. Say, hey, man, I just brought these games. I want to see, and with you being a reseller, what you should do is when you go to like these local video game stores, shops, you should say, hey, I'm a reseller. I have these video games. I have these systems. And I'm looking for a place to possibly sell my stuff on an ongoing basis. I kind of want to know what your percentage is on what you pay for the video games and kind of what your flat fee is on the video game systems. Hey, Michelle, this way you'll know. Like, here's the thing. When you're out there hunting for games and stuff, you might run across a PlayStation 3 system with like 3 controllers and 30 games. 25 of them are ass pickles and 5 of them are good. And they want, say, $40. Well, if you know that you can take that PlayStation 3 to your local game store and get, say, $30 for it, and they'll give you, say, $10 a piece or $8 a piece on each extra controller, then the math becomes very simple for you to, whether you should buy this bundle or not. Because here's the thing. If you can get rid of that stuff without cleaning it, testing it, and all that stuff for somewhere around half of what you would get on eBay, and it's just a quick karate chop, then, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's what I do. And kind of the same thing goes for your lower-end games. If you got lower-end games that, are selling for, say, $7, $6, $5 shipped on eBay, in my opinion, you're best either bundling all those games up and putting them with a system and selling them on eBay, or just bundling them up and selling them on eBay as a bundle, Or what I like to do is I like to just put them in a big ass box and take them to my local game store and let them cash me out. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hey, yard sale hunter, I see you, man. Good to see you. So here's the thing, right? Look at it like this. Say you have 50 games that you can sell on eBay for $6 shipped. Okay? $6 shipped. If you're getting $6 shipped, it's going to cost you $3 to ship them. And eBay is going to take around $1, give or take. So you're going to make about $2. If you can take them to your local game store and get $1 or $1.50 for those games, some will give you $2, then you've already made what you would have actually made from selling those games and testing those games and shipping those games and listing them on eBay, but you just made it right away with one quick karate chop, boom, to your local video game spot. It is a no-brainer. Also, GameStop. Learn the type of games that GameStop takes as far as systems. They take games for like PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, DS games, Wii games, Wii U, all that kind of stuff. So when you come across those kind of games, there's a good chance that you can just simply, trade all those games in for cash, or trade them in and get some, some store credit. If you trade in a bunch of games, you'll probably get like 50% extra store credit. So what I did just recently was I traded in a bunch of my slower moving games, got store credit plus 50% because I traded in so many games. And then I bought a bunch of these GTA 5 games, brand new, for like $17 a piece. Sold them within 24 hours, like 27 of them. Sold them within 24 hours for $23.95 shipped. So I made a little bit more than what they actually per se cost me, but it was just fast, quick, boom, done, gone. So yeah, if you don't want to test video games, if you can come across them and get them pretty easily for pretty cheap, but you have no desire to test them, you have no desire to test the systems or fiddle with them and stuff like that, spending time with them, my suggestion is find you a local GameStop, not GameStop, but game store, and go in there, but don't go in there like, oh, I'm just trading in my son's games and stuff. Don't go in there with that bullshit. Go in there straight up like, hey, man, I'm a hunter. You know what I mean? I'm a reseller. I can bring you games and systems and stuff like that, but I'm going to need you to pay, kind of top of the mark for me to be able to come back here and bring you stuff. You know what I mean? So, establish that right off the top and you should do fine. Okay, let's see. I got Yard Hunter here. What's he saying? Extra 60% bonus. Yard Sale Hunter says, I'm just waiting for GameStop to do the extra 60% bonus to be rich again. Yeah, man. And Yard Sale Hunter, man, he's probably got boxes and stuff to trade in. So when he goes trade in, he might get $2-3 grand. Just be like, I'm buying a new car around this motherfucker. So anyway, if you don't want to test this stuff, find a local game store, trade that crap in, be done with it. 5-day flipper, I'm out. Great shot.